So, what? Talk me through that phone call from Maz then. You know, he's come in, because obviously his situation was similar to yours in the sense of like he's replaced someone else halfway through the season.
Right.
Talk me through that conversation. What? He's just called you up and said, yo, I need you in goal.
It's short and simple. Yo, be ready. And then that's it, I'm added to a group chat. Yeah. I didn't have a choice, really.
That's simple, yeah?
Like, Maz's family, like Maz, them boys, H5, all of those guys, the Rising Baller stuff, all of them, they're family to me. Like, we grew up on the cages together, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm talking about cages, I'm playing with them boys. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, Maz calls me, I'm going, man. And I'm not only performing for my own credibility, I'm performing for him. Because I got genuine love for those boys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I'm playing on the pitch, it's not about me. Of course it is at the end of the day, it is about me and my platform or whatever, but it's also about him, because he's picked me to be here. So I'm always gonna give him my flowers straight away and say, yo, I appreciate the opportunity, I appreciate this, I always will make that the forefront of everything, do you know what I mean? Maz will call me for a game in the summer, baking hot. I might be busy or whatever, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it for Maz, because Maz is the guy. He's the guy, and he opened so much doors for the young kids. He's a perfect role model. In football, sometimes it don't work to be a footballer, right? Look at him as a coach. He's probably more famous than a lot of footballers in non-league, and he's gone down the coaching route. Yeah. So look, there's a space for everyone if you can do it properly and get it right. And
Maz, I'm going to keep getting on to you. Why are you not playing, my boy?
Too good.
You're too good, bro.
Too good.
Flipping out. In fact, listen, SDS members, yeah, SDS players, don't think, yeah, if you don't perform, Maz will come and take your spot.
He will.
Because he will.
He will.
And he should, because he's a baller.
Maestro.
You know what I'm saying? I just need to get that out there, because I see him sometimes, he's like, Rootz, I'm too old. Bro, man's like mid-20s, isn't it?
He's my age, 29, 30.
29, bro.
Yeah, he's still got 5-6 years.
Come on, at least. Yeah. But yeah, talk me through the first game then. So, played, done your thing. In fact, I want to hear it from your words, man. What was you feeling like game night, first night?
Training Friday night in Wembley, got to know everyone. The ones I didn't know, got to know them. You know, straight away just told the boys, just listen, I'm gonna want the ball a lot, and you can trust me on the ball. Just make your movements early so I can see it. Because if they do jump, yeah, I don't have time. So that was the message I was conveying on Friday to the boys. Just be sharp with your movements. Because I'm used to playing with the England boys, and everyone knows where they're going. Yeah. As soon as I get the ball, everyone's in position. So it makes my job easier if everyone's standing in front of me asking for the ball. So I just didn't want it to be a situation where I'm getting on the ball loads and I'm losing it and things like that. So on Friday, we went through a little bit in training about building out or whatever. And we're probably going to do more and more of it as the weeks go by. But yeah, Friday was great. Got to meet all the boys, all the backroom staff, everyone. It was lovely. Come Monday now, obviously, I had a game. What was it this week? I had a game Saturday. So rested Sunday, Monday, rested the whole day, just getting my mind right. Got to the ground, watched the first 2 games, and then yeah, it was just our time. It was our time. So obviously when we get out there, you don't have much time to like do warm-ups, and goalkeepers, you need to do like a proper warm-up. Yeah. You need to really go through the motions. You need to like have ticked off all the saves you can make, all the passes. You don't have the time there. There's so many people on the pitch. You barely get the goal. So it's more just about mentally preparing myself, honestly. So we got there, I mentally prepared, I was fine, got into the game. And to be honest with you, Rootz, I do this, innit? Six-a-side is me. I said years ago, yeah, to my mates and that if six-a-side was a professional sport, I'd be at the top, I'd be at the highest level, bro.
Easily.
I'd be at the highest level. I'd be playing for the Barcelonas and the Madrids of six-a-side. So for me, it was that opportunity to show the world that what I said those years ago, I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good enough to play at the highest level in six-a-side if it ever gets there. So obviously it was a big day for me. Family were watching, friends were watching, so I didn't want to let them down as well. So I had that kind of, you know, on my shoulders, that expectation on my shoulders, whatever. Yeah. And yeah, man, just went out there and did my thing, man. I was happy that it went the way it went, man.
And then you had the 1v1 situations there. You made the 2 saves. Talk me through that, man, because what was it like? Obviously, they're bearing down on goal on you. Yeah. You know, you've got a decision to make whether you hold your line sort of thing. Talk me through that, like.
So for me, anyone that's ever played with me will tell you that apart from the distribution, 1v1 shot stopping is probably my strongest strength. So when we went into that, it's just about bluffing them. So if you watch it back, you'll see like me doing certain moves. So like, remember the Jersey Dudek 2005?
Yeah.
When he won the Champions League final penalties and he's bluffing them. Yeah. It's the same concept, yeah, but in a 1v1. Yeah. So obviously they're bearing down on goal. the emphasis is on them to score.
Yeah.
It's about 80-20 to the keeper.
Yes.
In terms of percentages, goal to save ratio. So I just try my best to stay big, try bluff them, and luckily I made the saves, you know. Like,
nah, not even luckily, man. Nah, we're not doing that. Not even luckily. You did your thing because, like you said, you've been doing this, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing this, man.
Yeah.
Spent hours on it, man. Like 10,000 hours is what they say, innit? So I've probably done about 10,000 hours, man.
In anything successful you want to do, you put in your 10,000 hours. You goalkeeping, me, media, and again, you know what you're doing. So when it came down to it, like you said, you was bluffing. It's who jumps first, right?
Yeah, who jumps first, 100%.
Yeah.
Don't go down too early. Don't make it easier for them.
Yeah.
Stay big, and you know what? If you spread right and you get as close to the ball as possible, you make the save, man. The ones that are taking the shots early, it's probably easier for them to score the goals. But if they bear down on you and they're close to the line, it makes it easier for us to make the save. So I'm giving you lot some tips here. Shoot further back. Otherwise, I'll probably save them all, man. Seriously.
There you go, man. There you go. So obviously you got the win. Where SDS now? Mid-table, weren't they?
Yeah. So if we had lost, I think we would have been rock bottom. But because we've won one game before, so we're on 6 points. We're mid-table. Yeah, we're mid-table. We're mid-table.
Okay. Now there's obviously every opportunity to break into that top four. I think that the first three are pretty much solidified in the sense of, was it Depot Trio, United, and who's the third one? Vision FC. But that fourth spot is still available.
Yeah, there's loads of teams bearing down on it.
Yeah, do you reckon you could still break into that top four spot?
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot from the boys because, remember, a lot of the boys that played on Monday are 11-a-side players. Maybe Diddy. Apart from Diddy, he's the only one that has like a background in like futsal.
Yeah.
So that transition to sixes is hard. It's like a basketball game. It's a complete different sport. I tell people all the time.
Yeah.
So, but what I saw from the boys on Monday is that they've made that transition, and that was a good step towards it. Because on paper, SDS, draft night, strongest team. Right or wrong?
You would have thought so.
You would have thought so.
Yeah,
with the names and the CVs that are on that list, I said, SDS, gone. But obviously it takes time to adjust to the sport or whatever. It's a whole different sport. Six sides, completely different. But what I saw on Monday, if we keep bringing that performance to games, no matter who's in front of us, if we can run harder than the other team, take our chances, keep the ball, we can beat anyone. And Monday we got United, they're up there. My boy PK, my boy Don E and all them guys. So hopefully we can bring that same performance, man. We'll turn them over for sure.
Okay. Outside of SDS, who's kind of impressed you the most, playing wise? Like, has any of the ex-pros impressed you as well? Yeah,
I have been impressed by Kieran Clark, unbelievable. Like, amazing attitude, incredible footballer. Julian Lescott's been all right.
Yeah, it's been all right. Although he got a bit rattled by Dom.
Yeah, he got rattled by Dom. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. Obviously, Marv Sadell, that's my boy.
Yeah, I think he's been the best, for me, he's been the best ex-pro out of them all.
Yeah, 100%. Marv's just incredible. Like, you play with him 6s, 7s, man. He's on a different world to everyone else.
Yeah.
He's that good. Like, honestly, I played with him on Wednesdays for years. He's too good. If he's playing against me, I've got a tough game. I have to be on it. Like, he's good, man. Marv's really good. So out of the three of them that we mentioned, Kieran's been really good, Lescott's been good, but Marv's just been setting the standard for the ex-pros, man. No more Troy Deeney as well, man. I don't want to hear about that guy.
He seemed like he was on a WrestleMania rugby thing, or what's going on?
Weird thing, man. I don't know what he was on, man. Trying to edge spear everyone and that. I don't know, man. Coming there to fight, he didn't come there to play football. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I don't want to see him again, man. Seriously.
Crazy. Right, so the transfer window is coming up soon. What one player would you take from any other team in there?
Ooh, there's a few, you know. I couldn't say one name, but
because I'm looking at, for example, Brian Lee. I think he's gone from N5.
Yeah, cold.
You know, scored a hattie the other day. Cold. Tyler Winters for United.
Cold.
He's doing bits. Man Polo.
Yeah.
Francis. He's doing bits as well. Like, is there anyone else that you kind of think, even from Treble?
Treble, my boy Smalls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's loads, man. There's loads. Obviously, Smalls, Dom Vos, my mate Dom Vos has been incredible. I think he's performed really well. That stage is set like for Dom Vos. The 6-a-side stuff, he's incredible. He's a step ahead of everyone in that midfield position. Dom Vos, Smalls, who else? Francis, PK.
Yeah.
I like playing with PK. I think PK is really good at the back.
Yeah.
There's a few, man, that I'll pick. But there's boys that haven't been picked.
Yeah.
That deserve a chance, you know? Look, if I was to put a team together right now, Rootz, I swear, If I was to pick 6 players, my friends,
Yeah.
we'd win Baller League.
Yeah?
Including me, we'll win Baller League.
Hold on. Let's answer the initial question first. Which one player would you take?
Which one player?
Yeah.
I'll probably pick my mate Smalls.
All right, you take
Because he'd probably be upset with me if I didn't pick him. Because he picked me, he'd be like, yeah, I want Haf.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Smalls, not because of favouritism.
Yeah.
You can see the performance he's
yeah.
put up. He's been unreal.
He's up there.
And in the beginning, he was upset that he didn't go to an SDS or a United to be with his mates. He was in a different environment. He didn't really know anyone in that team.
But sometimes that's good.
I said that to him.
Yeah.
I said, that's great because you could be the guy.
Yeah.
And look what he's put up. He's the guy.
There you go.
He's the guy.
All right, so let's get on to that question that you just put.
Yeah.
So if you put together 6 players of your mates,
Yeah.
who would they be? Give them a shout out.
Okay, cool. Let me give them a shout out. So me and Go, obviously.
Yeah.
Then you got Big Mo at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Next to him, Jack Connors.
Okay.
Jack Connors plays for Chesham.
Yeah.
Plays for England with me.
Yeah.
So them 2 at the back, solid. Incredible ball, skills, the best. In midfield, I'll have Bailey Brown. He's in my team already. So Bailey Brown, I'll have him in midfield. This midfield one's tough. I have probably Arian Tajbakash.
Okay.
Big Turkish lad, incredible on the ball, played league, whatever. And then, what's that? How many have we done? 5. So one more. Devontae up front, my friend Devontae is striker.
Right.
So them 6 there.
That's it.
Yeah, man, we'll win everything, bro. Like that team there will knock off everyone. And then obviously I got boys like Smalls that will be in the team as well. And like it's not just the 6. Like there's 10 Smalls, Dom Perez, guys like that are my friends that will come out and play for me if I put a team together. We'd win Baller League, man. It'd be too easy.
Listen, you might have to put one in season 2.
Season 2. If I could get a player management role, listen, we wouldn't lose. I swear, we would not lose.